Pretty crazy. We're finally done with season 3.
Yes, it's nuts. As long as it's been, it feels like we just zipped right through it.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I feel like that, and then sometimes it feels like we've watched it multiple times.
Because we did.
Oh, yeah. Because we watch it multiple times before we even record, yeah.
Yeah, but they'll never know it, so.
I won't be alive to tell them. All right, Alex. Well, I know we're both excited for the season 3 finale, but I was thinking about it, and
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
the penultimate episode, the episode right before the season finale thus far in Star Trek, actually, I think low-key has been pretty good. You think about TNG so far, you have peak performance last season. Season 1, there was Conspiracy right before the season finale, and then even throwing it back to TOS, All Our Yesterdays, which was the Spock and Bones transport into the cave episode. You had Season 2, Bread and Circuses, and then Season 1 of TOS, The City on the Edge of Forever. So a lot of great episodes right before the season finale. Hopefully there's another one today.
Did you have that memorized? How are you just spouting this shit out? I can't remember anything.
I'm reading that cue card right there.
Oh.
This routine assignment has made for a refreshingly quiet time aboard the Enterprise.
That's her.
Which one?
The one on the right. Don't stare.
Why not?
Because she'll see.
Good.
I'm wearing a visor.
But what would I say?
Words come later. It is the scent that first speaks of love.
Is that the same girl from the beach?
I don't know. Is he Worf? He's like,
Hi, Jordy.
I said words come later.
I.
So how have you
It's her,
been?
dude.
It might be, yeah.
Well, I'll see you around.
I was hoping he'd be drinking prune juice. Looked a little bright.
That would have been nice.
What's this all about, Commander?
Sensors have discovered a small
okay.
one-man
Yay!
spaceship crashed on the planet.
We picked up life signs, humanoid, very faint and fading.
Not even a transporter room scene.
Jeez.
It's a nice set.
We can beam him out from under there and get him right up to sickbay.
Look at the brain! All you can see is teeth.
His heart needs active neural feedback. It can't regulate itself. I need a volunteer.
Right here.
Okay, that's cool.
Your brain will regulate both systems. That should stabilize him long
Are they
enough
gonna
to get him
switch-
up to the ship.
Are they going to switch brains? Geordie's brain?
If anything goes wrong, I'll break the connection.
Okay.
Jordy,
I'm fine, no problem.
transporter room. 3 to beam directly to sickbay.
We're gonna introduce this technology for it to go wrong immediately.
And his Riker just left there alone on the planet?
And Data.
And Data, too. We'll get the next one.
yeah. Well, we know they have 5 spots in the... whatever, it doesn't matter.
Maybe it takes less time to program it for 3 instead of 5. I don't know. But anyway, my people at my work got me this shirt to Starfleet Academy. And that's my shirt.
And you can get this at our official shop, link in description.
Autonomic responses are still low. Begin cardiostimulation. 60 cc's of inopropylene.
This is why I couldn't work in the medical field. She would say all that, and I'd be like, huh?
What? I like seeing the doc, commanding everyone around.
Yep. Doing her job, giving commands.
Good lighting here.
Mr. Data, can you access it?
It will take time, sir. Downloading this into our system will require fabrication of a matrix translator.
Glad to see they made it back.
These are undamaged cells that seem to be mutating.
Do you have a theory as to the cause?
No, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Yeah, because he's not human. He's a humanoid, so...
This capsule might process the ship's dynamic motions and augment its manual control inputs.
That's how I feel during all the techno babble.
Perhaps we should examine your theory immediately.
Less talk. More synthahol.
Oh, that's the alcohol they drink, yeah.
We came here to relax.
I am relaxed. In fact, I've never felt better. But you know, Worf, you're right. Storage capsule can wait a while.
Oh.
Even busting out the maneuver.
And he probably got his like personalities changing. Something's going on with their brains.
From that guy, yeah.
Maybe it's because we just watched Game of Thrones, but she looks like Amelia Clarke.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Would you care for some company?
I'd love some, but I didn't think you were interested in that kind of thing.
Well, if nothing else, I'm glad Geordi's getting his redemption here.
I've been tutoring him. He learns very quickly.
Bravo. Bravo.
Because even if they don't do anything, she's clearly interested in him, which is more than that earlier episode.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Freddy Krueger.
Hey, bitch.
I am alive.
You certainly are.
Thank you for my life.
You know who also said thank you for my life?
Oh, yeah.
Well.
I was thinking that. I'm like, that's an odd exact wording. Freddy Krueger would have gone, time for the lobotomy!
Ooh. Busting out all the weird technology.
I feel strong enough to fly.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Perhaps I should concentrate on walking first.
Let's try it again, but a little more slowly this time.
It's interesting because he doesn't really seem to be affected at all from the brain thing. He's not going, like, computer!
Where I thought maybe it'd be like, I can't see!
Just like that obvious.
That's one other story what he escaped from.
Oh, yeah, because he was in an escape pod, true.
Hopefully, in time, his memory pathways will reestablish themselves naturally.
Memory loss is always so fascinating to me. I don't know if how it's portrayed, like in TV and movies, is true, but it's like you can. It's like you can speak English, you know the context of language, but you don't know who you are. Like it's just like very weird to me.
I'm the same old guy I always was.
If you say so. I don't remember the old Geordie having that much success with Miss Christy Henshaw.
Riker is proud.
Yeah, and all right, LeVar Burton, like yeah, I'm convinced,
Whoa! I was kayaking on the holodeck again.
I thought you couldn't get hurt in the holodeck.
Don't worry, my friend. You'll be all right.
The pain's gone.
Oh, shit. Okay. Watch out, O'Brien. Your shoulder's going to start mutating.
Yeah, it's because are those cells now on him?
Cool scene, though. And I'm glad no one had to go, Wesley, you look so good in your new uniform that you got last episode.
So because a part of him touched Geordie, did that heal Geordie's lack of riz?
It finds whatever's wrong with you.
Is this your way of asking me if I'm getting romantically involved with him?
You said it, I didn't.
My feelings towards him aren't romantic.
They're purely sexual.
I was picking up vibes that he was trying to lay on her.
Oh, yeah.
I know that the doctor-patient relationship can sometimes create a false sense of intimacy, but there's an almost spiritual connection.
Seeing his one little pin is so hilarious. Be funny if it was half a pin.
Oh, yeah, because, like, no one else is really that rank that we see that often.
Yeah.
I can't remember seeing, like, I'm sure other ensigns have that, too. But I haven't paid attention.
What if it's a biochemical storage medium?
Are you suggesting that it employs memory RNA like an organic cell?
It does contain quantities of nucleic acids.
Alex and Josh hear too many big words.
There are people watching us right now.
It's fine.
Overlay navigational chart using referenced pulsars and project a flight path back to its origin.
Flight path originated at bearing 003, Mark 015. Distance 2.3 parsecs.
That's it, Captain. That's where John Doe came from.
I have no idea what they were saying, but they did it.
Yeah, it's neat basically be able to like retrace the steps of this thing, through their science and whatnot to be able to find it.
You must not take me home, Captain.
Your memory, has it returned?
All I know is that we came out here to escape.
I'm starting to wonder, is that no longer wounds from his injury, but that's just what he looks like?
That's just what he looks like.
That's just what he looks like now. Like, that's his species.
Yeah, it was tough to tell at first with the obvious.
Okay.
Was he healing his broken heart there?
I wonder. And if he leaves, would it take everything back from Geordi, or does he have it forever? I assume not, that he's not just going to be this confident guy the rest of the series.
Oh my god, they're on a date.
That's a nice outfit. Couldn't put on civilian clothes, Beverly?
Can't let him know that she's interested at all. So she's like, oh, I'm working.
Yeah, to her it's still work. Cope.
I only wish there was some way I could repay you.
But you have. The friendship we've developed has made me very happy.
Whatever is happening to my body is all part of that journey, and I must complete it.
Yeah, she just called you a friend, bro.
He's trying to twist it like, I'm turning you down.
Yeah,
I gotta finish my journey, so calm your horses, lady.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm reading a vessel on long-range scanners. It is coming from Sector 9569.
Keep monitoring their approach. Repeat the hail every half an hour.
Aye, sir.
Whoever they are, they're in a big hurry to get here.
Think it's people chasing after our buddy here?
I mean, that would make sense. Oh.
That was me at work today.
Just out of nowhere?
Just wanting to go home. Or just remembering something I did in 6th grade.
Oh!
We get some action movie chase scene music here?
Security.
Oh, yes?
How can I help you?
Hello?
Okay, let's realign the magnetic inducer on the starboard nacelle.
Oh, 2 levels.
Oh, look at that!
I think they showed this in Evolution, the first episode of the season, and then they just never used it again.
So they just had this set just built in the back lot. It's like, you know what? We should make an episode with this again. Maybe a good one. Or not. I don't know yet.
John!
Leave the control booth immediately.
No stairs or ladder up there?
Hey, you think, yeah. In the engineering, they have their own little mini ladders and elevators.
Step away from the controls.
This is a cool shot.
I swear to God, if this guy beats up Worf.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does have some kind of superpowers or something.
I cannot control what is happening to me.
Oh, the cement! Ah.
I swear.
Oh!
His neck is broken. No life signs.
Oh, he's just gonna heal him?
Worf immediately goes to his neck.
Yeah.
Hold still.
Doc?
Thank God.
I can't believe it. There's no trace of injury.
Mm-hmm. We've been through this. That was a sick-ass bump, dude. Just right on the cement. I thought there was gonna be 4 tables set up to break his fall.
That fall was great, too.
Yeah. Credit to that stunt double. Unless it was Michael Dorn, then really credit, but I don't know.
I have to get away. Isolate myself. Whatever is happening to me, it's dangerous.
Do you think him in the pod, he was actually trying to...
Commit suicide?
Yeah.
I don't know what his plan was.
I don't know how or even why, but down on the planet, you gave me something. A new confidence.
I doubt I can take credit for that. Perhaps I only helped you find something you already had.
Okay.
I was hoping he's put his hand on his shoulder and it sucks the confidence back in.
Just unintentionally.
Alien vessel approaching at half impulse, sir. Heading.
Oh, hey, it's Troy. Same outfit as last time.
It has been quite a while since any of them were missing, besides Wesley. They usually are in it now, it seems.
The Zalconian ship has a formidable armament. Their weaponry is comparable to ours.
Wow.
Sunat's hatred for John was evident, but there's something else. Zalconians are afraid of John.
That's an interesting twist. He was escaping from his own people.
Yeah, he's a criminal, but we don't know that because he's been a nice guy.
And it seems he didn't even do anything wrong. He was just, like, against them or whatever.
They make serious accusations against you.
Their accusations may be true, I don't know.
Is this an Edward Snowden comparison?
Yep. Edward Snowden, big deal in 1990.
Captain, you can't seriously be
We
considering...
must consider all options, Doctor, and not let our personal feelings impede our judgment.
He's already calling her out. It's not their society. They can't get involved in that.
The Zalconians truly don't understand our indecision about returning John. In their eyes, we shouldn't even be involved. I saved his life. For what? So that they could chase him down and take away that life again?
She's like, I put in hours of work.
Good points by everybody there.
Yeah, great discussion. We need more of that.
We do. I love those. Any conversations where like, that's true. That's true, too.
And good use of Troy, too.
We simply want you to leave Zalconian space as soon as you return the criminal.
So they're that big of a deal to even have their own space.
He apparently has the power to heal injuries with a simple touch, and even to reverse death itself.
Obviously, he has corrupted you as well. I see I'm wasting my time.
What the?
They can just do that?
Well, they're pretty overpowered.
He's gonna run to all 400 people in that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's great for her. What about everybody else? I don't feel like we have enough time for this. Oh, there you go.
Oh!
All right, there you go. They figured it out. So it wasn't that they took the... wait, did they take the oxygen, or...
No,
I'm guessing that's what it was.
I don't know, man.
Doesn't matter. He fixed it.
Ready all weapons.
Whoa!
Okay.
That was sweet.
Fire upon that ship.
I wonder what the people on his ship are thinking right now. He's over there.
They tried to convince us it was a sickness we would never survive, that the pain and energy pulses would kill us.
X-Men.
He's an X-Man, yep. Right. Patrick Stewart was listening to that going, a mutation? This shit's stupid. Little did he know.
Short years later.
Yeah, a decade later. Oh my god. He turned into the most annoying guy at a football game.
Those who are willing will follow me.
Worf's like, what the hell am I looking at?
Sunad is back aboard the Zalconian
God, let's
vessel.
get the hell out of here.
We're leaving.
Beverly, you gave me life and more. I do not have the words for my gratitude or my sorrow.
While the effect isn't that great, I enjoy the lighting of his glow being, plastered onto them.
Oh, true, yeah.
Good effort.
I just felt like that scene would have been a lot more emotional if I can see John's face, the guy it's a cool
Known
shot.
the whole episode?
Yeah, known the whole episode.
Yeah.
Instead of
Cool shot.
instead of him, wearing like a green screen suit, you can see like the
wrinkles in the suit.
Oh, but
no, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, you can see like the wrinkles in the mouth go up.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty forgiving. Obviously, you have to be. Like, at the special effects. Like, that's not usually something I harp on unless I'm, like, making a joke.
I would just prefer... I'm not saying, it could be better. I'd rather they didn't do it at all, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, it's...
We've been spending the time...
I'll take your...
Sorry. We've been spending the entire time with this dude, seeing him go, form his, face and everything, and it seems like, like, kind-looking dude building a connection with these people, and then to be robbed of that at the end almost... I guess, where like I felt like it would have hit a lot harder. Maybe he'd have some sort of metamorphosis, but not to where he's like just in a faceless suit. The emotions told up here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm torn on it because I agree with you, because it's like it's that disconnect of not seeing him. But I'm also someone who hates when I'm watching a superhero movie and every single time they have to have a conversation. MCU Spider-Man, every time he has to talk to someone, he has to nanotech his mask off so you see his face. Tobey Maguire didn't have to take his mask off. So it's like, I'm torn on it, but this isn't a Spider-Man level character. It's some dude. So
exactly. It's not a pre-established IP that's been established for years. So where
or even within its own movie.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen this glowing guy the whole movie, or the whole show.
Exactly, yeah.
I think this is just a solid episode. This is not going to be one of my favorites, but I think a lot about it is just like, before watching Star Trek, what I would have expected from a Star Trek episode. I mean, you just have like all the pieces. Like, you have them beaming down to a planet, finding this species they don't know about. You have, weird alien effects, the technobabble of what's going on. So a lot of that was like, it just seemed like, you talk about a standard Star Trek episode, this is more so like a standard Star Trek episode if you didn't know what Star Trek was, because we actually don't get a lot of these in terms of just like stereotypical sci-fi stuff that happens. But I actually enjoyed a lot of it. It was pretty good. I think the guy who played John Doe was hit and miss. There were some scenes where I'm like, oh, this guy's doing a good job. And then there's some scenes like the one where he got the glowing chest and then ran out of the room. I was like, that he just wasn't good in that scene. So it was very odd, like mixed for me. But overall, there was enough here that I really enjoyed, that I just think this was a solid one. It wasn't the best one in the world, but there's some good stuff here.
I will agree. It's very solid. Watching it, I didn't know how I felt about it. Not in the same torn sense of I hate it or love it. More in the sense of it's going to land somewhere in the middle of the road for me, but I'm not sure which side of the tracks, really. It's like there's a lot of stuff I liked, some stuff I loved, and then but I feel like this episode has a lot of good pieces from the buffet, I guess. It's like it's not just all one thing. For example, like during like Geordi and Data's like endless techno babble back and forth, like, it was almost like laughable. Where I'm like, maybe this isn't like oh no. Oh no, because I was trying, but I have no idea what any of these words mean. But I'm glad they, threw it back at us with with Worf just like,
yeah.
So the show's not looking down at us for like not getting it. I say because I was worried like, oh, you guys better get it, or it's like you better understand what they're saying, and it's like, oh god. But also it had a good emotional resolution at the end. It had some stuff in Star Trek I don't care for, but also stuff that I love. It wasn't just all one thing, I guess.
Yeah, and the thing that we talked about this a little bit in Booby Trap, but the thing with the Technobabble is at the end of the day, when they get to the end of what they're doing, if they give like a rational explanation of what the hell they just said, then like I don't care, as long as I can understand at the end what happened. And in that situation, it did. So like I was obviously joking while they were having the conversation, doing the sleeping and stuff. But like at the end, it was very clear what that process was. Like they had this little piece of the ship, they worked backwards to find where he came from. Okay, cool. None of that needs to make any sense because it's sci-fi mumbo jumbo, and a lot of people will be like, well, actually, Star Trek is very accurate to science. I'm stupid, so I don't care. It could be accurate or not accurate. It's gonna make no difference to me. So it's like as long as I can understand at the end, I'm fine with it. Now, if they did all the mumbo jumbo and at the end of the scene I was like, what the hell just happened? Then it's a problem to me. But it wasn't the case here. I understood everything, and the conversation in the boardroom or whatever that room is called with Beverly, Troy, Riker, and Picard was excellent. I would love to have one of those in every episode because I really love that. And then I did feel bad though for Data, because his entire role in this episode was just the mumbo jumbo. But you can't have every episode, I guess. So it wasn't his episode.
Yeah, I felt like there might have. I mean, they had cute scenes with Worf, which I feel like they've not utilized him in the recent episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Data had his thing with Tam and Tin Man. So I'm wondering if there's like some sort of meet cute with Data, where something where like John Doe goes to heal him or something, and nothing. I don't know.
Yeah. That would have been fun to fit in.
Yeah, I don't know what it would have been. Someone better can come up with it faster than I can right now. But we got to, we got to talk about the Chief. Just comes in he's in a water outfit. Oh,
a wetsuit.
A wetsuit. It's like why? I'm so glad they chose the Chief for that. That's great. Another little piece of his lore. What does he like to do? He likes to kayak.
In the holodeck, yeah. And there's one scene of the episode, and then just his line was like, "Hey, Doc, I'm dying over here." So yeah, a lot I really liked in here, and probably a lot of quotable moments. I've been tutoring him, a lot of good lines. That writer, I don't know what he wrote before. I'll have to look into it. He's not new, so I'm interested to look back if it was one I cared for. But I liked the writing here mostly, and I'm excited to jump into it because it's a definitely. I don't even want to go as far as to say a mixed bag. It was more good. Like the stuff I didn't care for was like kind of minor, so I just like push it aside. But I will be interested to jump into it with you.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, yeah, this is a solid one. I would say if like man, what a great world it would be if this was like my worst episode of the season. Like if this was the bar for worst, that would be an excellent bar. Unfortunately, there's some that I don't care for, but that's kind of my feel on this. Is like this is the C to me. Like this is what a C is for me when it comes to Star Trek.
Yeah, I feel like this and Tin Man are both, because Tin Man's fresh in my brain, and the first half of the season has completely left my brain.
Oh yeah.
But so for when we get to the ending here to discuss everything, I'll have to do a big rewatch binge, because some of the stuff I'm like, I look at the title, I'm like, what? Like that happened this season? Like this feels like ages ago. But yeah, I will agree that this will definitely just see some good, some stuff I don't care for. Nothing abhorrently bad, but nothing also where it's like, oh my god, put this on a list.
Yeah, it wasn't that I didn't care. You know, that doesn't make it, because like if I didn't care, that'd probably be D, like D for didn't care, right? Like I cared about it, I was interested in it, I wanted to see where it all went. None of it made me jump out and be super excited or anything, but I enjoyed the whole watch, and it is what it is. We're doing a reaction. An episode like this, I felt like gave us a lot more freedom to, you know, react and have fun with each other, because, you know, like an episode like Sarek, for example, there's only so much room that we have because we're so dialed into the episode. And one like this, it's like, yeah, I get what's going on, it's fun, but this isn't anything excellent, and, you know, we made jokes and had a good time watching it, which is why I love doing this. So
yeah, it's so fun.
Absolutely.
Alex and Josh, feel the target audience on a cosmic journey, feeling so immense. They're sitting in a room, ready for the